Hello, and welcome to me talking about TikToks that blow my mind while I eat pizza. Anyways, so let's get into this. So I've been obsessed with TikToks recently, and I spend hours on end just mindlessly scrolling through them, and a lot of them are dancing things and whatever. I just spilled my water onto my plate of pizza. There's water on it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep eating it. Anyway, so every once in a while I come across a video that's different, and it's not just people dancing or whatever, and it's actually informational. Oh my god, am I doing a mukbang? Why does this always accidentally happen? I found a couple that were actually informational, people just saying random things or whatever, and it really got me thinking, and I was oh my god, I'm not just gonna do a video about TikTok critiquing people's TikToks because that's rude, but instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of these facts to the test. So there's a bunch of different ones. I'm gonna start with one that's undeniably true, and then we'll jump in. Okay, so the first one is,
if you listen to the song Take On Me from the beginning part, you hear this. And then if you go to the song Feel This Moment by Pitbull and Christina Aguilera, you'll notice that it has a very similar notation.
sorry. Not really, though. I don't know why I'm Googling this when I could just literally show it to you, but I guess I just want to see it for myself. It's exactly the same. It's literally just synthesized auto-tuned, a higher pitch. But that's some tea right there. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know why I thought that one wasn't gonna be true, because obviously it was. Number 2. So this one is, I was wrong, and I just can't live without you.
Juice, sauce, little bit of dressing, ice, whisk, little bit of flex.
Okay, so this one, I understand, because I have one of those calculators where you can type things into it, but the thing that I don't understand is how do you program it so that when you hit enter, another word comes up. I know how to go into keyboard mode and you can type things out, so I just don't understand how you do this one. So how to do, I'm having a hard time typing, okay, so I typed in how to do juice, sauce, a little bit of dressing on your calculator, and the results come up with the Consumer Bible, 101 ways to shop smart. Basically, we're gonna say that it's impossible, it's magic. I'm not looking into this anymore because I don't understand calculators. Okay, moving on. Oh my god, we should do a mythbuster thing. But the first one is busted. I figured it out. I know how they did it. The second one I would say is a myth, because I just can't understand how you would program your calculator to do that. So my theory is that they just typed in juice and then filmed it, typed in sauce and filmed it. From my knowledge of calculators, which is slim, but and my Google search, I came up with no evidence of it being possible. I would say that it's a myth. This one really messed with my head. Now, I'm sure you all know what a minion is, those little annoying yellow fellas. And yeah, when you see a picture of minions, you obviously know that they're these small tiny things. They're smaller than children, or kind of the size of children. Children are small, right? And so this TikTok just confuses me.
According to the height of a minion, which is 3.5 feet on average, Gru is 4 minions tall, which means he is a godly size of 14 feet tall.
So, okay, this is an interesting find. I typed in minion size, and it literally came up with the exact graphic that this guy used. So basically, he didn't do any research, he just saw this. Okay, perfect. Well, I still just don't believe it. We're just gonna have to do some digging, you know what I mean? We are investigators, we are scientists right now, and we are going to bust this TikTok. So I found this picture. It's Drew resting his elbow on 2 minions. Okay, so 2 minions, that would mean 7 feet. So he's clearly taller than 7 feet. But from my calculation, it would take just 1 more minion standing on top to get to Drew's full height. He would only be 10.5 feet, which is still large, but possible? Is it possible? I don't know. How tall is the tallest person? 8'11". So if you look at this picture, you would see that these minions are clearly different heights, right? So the average height of the average minion is 3.5 feet, correct? You understand what I'm saying here? Which means not all minions are 3.5 feet. And if you have ever done statistics or math before, you would know that there could be a skew in the data. Now, if you look at this one minion here, he is pretty tall and the other one is pretty tiny, right? So there could just be a couple very tall minions that are throwing off the skew and causing the average height to be higher than it actually is. So basically, like, the minions that are pictured with Drew in the picture in the TikTok, they're all like the little small ones. And so maybe they're only like 2 feet tall, which would make Drew 8 feet tall, right? So he would only be 8 feet, which is feasible. Now, if you looked at the picture that I found where there was 2 stacked and you could put a third one on and it would equal his height, then he would be 6 feet tall, which is the height of, you know, a tall dude, like a regular tall dude. I would say this has been busted because we have no idea how tall those minions are. Maybe Drew chose purposefully all the shortest minions. Like maybe he chose all the ones that were only 1 foot. That would make him 4 feet tall. So maybe not. But the point of the story is we just don't know the specific height measures of these minions. So we can't be jumping to any conclusions here about how tall Drew is. And I think that that one picture is very misleading. So, oh my gosh. I love how I started this video not knowing exactly what it would be, and now it's turned into an episode of Mythbusters. This is fun. Next one. This one's kind of wild, and not gonna lie, like, as a kid, I kind of thought about this. Now, obviously, like, if you've seen a picture of Phineas and Ferb, they look very different. One has a triangular face, the other one has a rectangular face. Ferb is a little weird because how did he get his green hair? There's no explanation behind that. Maybe he dyes it, he's, like, in an emo phase or something. Like, we don't know. His hairstyle is, like, similar to his dad's. So, like, okay, so, like, you have the same, like, hairline and, like, face shape and, like, whatever. Your hair is just a different color because maybe you dyed it. Who knows? See, you can't, okay. Well, I was going to say you can't just change the face of your shape, but you could through plastic surgery. However, this is a child. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, they're in elementary school. Like, that's the premise of this whole thing. So, like, I don't think they let their child have plastic surgery to turn his face triangular. I think that would be in the plot somewhere. Like, they would probably mention that if that happened. Okay. Anyways, the TikTok kind of insinuates that, Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz, which is, like, the evil dude in the show, since he has a triangular face, I think that Linda here cheated on her husband with Dr. Heinz. Now, are they twins? Because if they are, then this makes absolutely no sense. Hold on. Wait. Let me read this to you. Phineas Flynn is a young boy in the Flynn Fletcher family. He is the son of Linda Flynn and the stepson of Lawrence Fletcher, meaning that he is not Lawrence's son. He is one of 3 children of the Flynn-Fletcher household with a disapproving older sister, Candace, and a stepbrother from the Lawrence side of the family under the alias of Ferb. So this is Drake and Josh in cartoon form with the evil sister. I've just uncovered something deeper than this TikTok. Like, Phineas and Ferb is Drake and Josh. I don't know if anyone else has ever figured this out, but I'm shook. Also, like, so he is the love child. Like, they literally confirm it. Like, that's, like, Phineas isn't Lawrence Fletcher's son. Like, he's his stepson. Meaning that, and we know from the show that, like, what's his name? Doofenshmirtz? I don't know. It doesn't matter. The evil dude and Linda had a love affair in, like, high school or, like, college or something, and they were, like, in love, and then she ended up falling for Lawrence. So, like, it would make sense that that was their kid.
Well, hello. I bet you didn't think that future me would be visiting you, but I am. Surprise! So I've been editing this video for quite some time now. And, we're just gonna end here, and I have a whole nother 30 minutes of fun TikToks and stuff that I will edit, and then I will post that, as a part 2, and honestly, like, I filmed this probably 2 weeks ago. I just never got around to like actually filming because I've been so busy with school. And since then I've been saving more TikToks. So like there will be more of these, like I promise. Just for right now, like I think that this video is gonna end up being way too long if like I keep putting more of them in. So I'm just gonna split it up. It seems like a good halfway point, a good stopping point. I mean, my mind is still blown thinking about the whole Phineas and Ferb thing. So, like, I feel like this is a good place to just take a break. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe because then you'll get notified, and turn on your notifications, you know, the little bell, because then you'll know when I post part 2. And that's what really matters, you know? Yep, that's it. That's all from me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, I'll keep saying it until I die. Alright. That was aggressive. Goodbye, roar alligators roar.